Hi. I got two people in the house. Woohoo. Hey, Steph. Hey, Sassy since birth. Yeah, I started like a minute and a half early. But how is everybody today? I don't know about you, but I was about to take a gummy and then I realized I have to be live. So bear with me here just a second. I'm going to do the intro thing and then we will talk about some stuff and just woo-saw. How does that sound?
If you're someone who's been feeling alone, this world can be a little scary. So come talk to Grandma Sherry.
Hi. I don't know if you guys could hear me before because it's been a day. God, I just ran and took a gummy because what the actual F? Oh, gosh, what a day. So we're just going to woo-saw here for a while. And we're just going to do some just brain dial tone kind of stuff and chill out for the rest of Sunday. How does that sound? Well, I want to welcome everybody in. Thanks so much for being here. Please hit the thumbs up for me. If you can, leave a comment. Um, who do we have? Sassy since birth. Hi, baby. Steph B, thank you for being here. Blunt B. Everybody knows he's hot, according to Johnson. Alexander, hi. Nenny, oh, thanks for coming, baby. It's been a long day, huh? Jen. Hi, Jen. Oh, you're driving but listening. Be safe, sweetheart. Hi, Ellie. How are you, sweetheart? Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, yeah, we're just going to woo-saw. Grandma just took a gummy. So, we'll be doing good here in a little bit. Hey, Eric J. Thanks for joining. So, how's everybody's Sunday going so far? I hope it's been good. Oh, let's just breathe. Peppermint mocha. Hi, baby. Welcome in. Okay, so I got a couple things for you. Hang on just a second. I am not, I said I'm going to get better at this, but we all know that's a lie. Okay, boomer. Sure, you're going to get better. Hang on. I don't know what that was. Nope. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I really just need to kind of chill out because everybody's been going at everybody's throats on the streets. Not deets on the streets, but the YT YouTube streets. Blah, 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 blah. What did Bunt B said? I think YouTube collectively needs a gummy. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Or a bowl. I don't know. Yes, woosah at the stoplight. So, I am going to share with you guys snack nibbles. Snack nibbles. It's just something stupid to get us started off. See if this works.
The biggest ideas inspire new ones. What can you do with Spy?
We've got a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity today. Not only is the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile here, but we're going to be riding in it with you guys around town. We're super excited. You guys ready?
Yes,
oh, yeah. All right, let's go.
So this is the Wienermobile. Come on in.
Let's go. We got some mustard on the floor.
Yes.
Perfect.
As you can see, skies are always blue in the Wienermobile. We have 6 ketchup and mustard seats, so 6 seats and 12 buns, and we're definitely relishing a good time.
Well, welcome to the Wienermobile.
This is great. We've got great visibility here. Windows everywhere.
Yeah.
Also, as a thank you, I thought we'd give you some
Thank
buns.
We really appreciate that. Actually, I have some Oscar Mayer hot dogs in my hotel room right now. That
Perfect.
I was for.
There you go.
That's
Now you're
perfect.
set.
I was running low.
Thank goodness they weren't ballpark.
That's right, exactly. What is your official title?
So we're hot doggers.
Hot Dogger Spokespersons. How long have you had that title?
About 6 weeks.
6 weeks. So you're a new hot dog spokesperson.
Yeah, we're pretty fresh meat, you know.
I love it. How did you find this job? How did you
My
get
mom
into this?
actually told me about it, so she heard about it on the radio, so I encouraged her to apply. Jacob's not happy first.
Yeah. Did your parents both super excited that you
Oh.
were hot dog spokesperson?
Absolutely. Yeah, my mom was definitely my biggest advocate in wanting us to really go for this and wanting me to go for this role. It's a lot of fun.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Granted, your vehicle does not look like any other vehicle that's on the road. So what kind of reactions do you guys get?
Lots of laughs, smiles, thumbs up. People just love seeing the Wienermobile. It's really a magical experience being able to bring that to everyone.
What's the reaction like when you hand out one of those wiener whistles?
Well, it's a lot of surprise. I mean, some people it's their first experience, then some people it's their third or fourth wiener whistle. They've really sought out to find the Wienermobile throughout their life. So it's always a fun new experience.
A lot of folks are asking us where they can find where the Wienermobile is at all times. Is there a tracking system for that?
Yeah, absolutely. On OscarMayer.com, you can look at where our dogs are at, and you can track the 6 Wienermobiles across the country and see which ones are close to you.
We even have this awesome app that just came out. You can track us, you can request us, and have a fun little time on the app that Oscar.
That's great. That makes it super easy. What is the best reaction that you had? One that sticks out the most to you?
The best reaction, I think, when driving. Every time I go to a new city, there's new reactions in every city, and I think my favorite is when you're pulling up to a stoplight and the car next to you doesn't realize that you're pulling up, and they think it's an average car, but it's actually a 20-cent hot dog.
Hey, hi. I don't know if I have to fair use this or whatever. Yeah. But this, I'm sure everybody's familiar with Oscar Mayer wieners. That is what I truly love to be. For if I was an Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would be in love with me. Haha. Oh, Sassy, ketchup is that kind Ketchup. Catsup, I guess. Yes. The red stuff made out of B-Tim, the tomatoes. Yeah. So I'm going to start this back up.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Just the all of a sudden the expression of people's faces just changes. You can have someone who's having a really normal kind of mundane day. They're walking to work or driving to work, and the wienermobile pulls up next to them, and it's just their whole expression changes, and it's really wonderful that we get to bring that to people.
I bet that's cool. You get to see their reaction go from nothing to excitement.
Absolutely
Just like that.
insane.
just you guys driving around like that. So we're coming up to the stop sign with a full stop. I have to ask you, what is your 0 to 60 in the winter?
Well, we definitely hold once, that's for sure. You know, some may say that we're Lamborghini, but we definitely try and stay within the speed.
I like it. But I bet this thing has some giddy up and go when you need it, right?
Oh, definitely.
That's what we're talking about. Okay, so yesterday you were saying there are six total Wienermobiles
That is
across the
correct.
U.S.
6 Wienermobiles, 12 hot doggers, and you know, each Wienermobile has 2 that fly with the vehicle around the country.
So, have you ever passed another Wienermobile while driving your Wienermobile?
We haven't yet, but you know, I hope there is you know, a point in our adventure where we can all do a weenie meetup and you know, have a fantastic time together.
you got them all, don't you?
No, definitely.
So we actually, for our first 2 weeks of training at the beginning of the year, we have Hot Dog High. So it's 2 weeks of training in Madison, Wisconsin, where the Wienermobile headquarters is. And so we actually have all 6 Wienermobiles in Madison together. And so it was a really fun experience being at a hotel. We had all the Wienermobiles all set up to leave the next morning. So it's a pretty surreal thing watching every single Wienermobile lined up in a row.
What's training like?
Headquarters. Training is really fun. It's pretty extensive 2 weeks. So we do lots of training. I mean, especially drivers training. I mean, that's number one. Safety is paramount for us, and so we have drivers training. We're actually trained by local Madison police officers. We go through all of that, and that's lots and lots of fun. It's a lot of team bonding, a lot of kind of working as a team. How are we going to work off of each other? But yeah, just tons and tons of fun.
We get to go back to high school. We get to go to hot dog.
Around town. We're
Wiener safety is very important. I don't know where we were. Oh my goodness. Oh well. I'm not going to play the rest of that. I was just kind of waiting for the gummy to kick in, if you know what I mean. Hey, JP. I do Spark delivery for Walmart and DoorDash as well. The drives were quite nice for thinking time. Yeah. Zooter, hey, baby. Oh, yeah, just missed the Wienermobile. The reason I put that out there is because they renamed it. It's not the Wienermobile anymore. Dun, dun, dun. They call it the Frankfurter Mobile. I don't know if that's more PC or what the thing is, but I want to see a Wienermobile. I want to drive it. I think that's pretty cool. So, I don't know if anybody wants to join me today. We're going to be talking about the Mandela effect and what happened. Why do we think this way? Anybody know what Mandela effect is? Put a 1 in the chat if you do. Who's making the money? JP. Making the money. I don't know. Yeah, me too. Nenny, I think Wiener was better. I like the name Wiener. Hey, Nell in the Wind. Good to see ya. Yeah, actually, downtown by the courthouse and whatnot, they still have wiener stands, hot dog stands on the street, the little push thing, and they have little steam tables and all that kind of stuff. It's really cool. And then they charge you like $8 for a hot dog and then like $5 for a soda. Duh. Oh my goodness. So we know what Mandela effect is. Cool beans. Yeah. Some think that Nelson died in jail. Hi, FarQ. Hey, Eric. Sorry, I missed it. There. Yeah. That's why it's called the Mandela effect. And most of us, probably making good money driving the driving the Wienermobile. That's true. But it kind of blew my mind about all the things that I thought were something, but they're not. And it is an open panel, so anybody who wants to join me is welcome. Hang on. Oh, here we go. Like I said, what? Hang on. Oh, I said I was going to get better at this, and like I said, I lied. We're just going to have to live with it. But anyway, let me drop the link again so I can pin it. And I have to do that in YouTube. Yay! Okay, there we go. Sally Field's acceptance speech. Yes, Ellie. Yeah, inflation is stupid. Okay, so I have this thing that I think I have to do this. Bear with me here just a second. That's not it. Nope. Oh, I don't have it open. That's why. There we go. Okay, ta-da! The Mandela effect. Like Farky was saying, this is the guy, Nelson Mandela. He was actually arrested in like 1962 because he was against apartheid. And he was in prison for a very, 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 very long time. And a lot of people think that he died in prison in the 80s. They thought he died in the 80s, and they were sure of it. But this right here is from Encyclopedia Britannica. It says that he died on December 5th, 2013. So like we're thinking, what? So that's where this thing came from. Now, is this a peanut butter? Sorry. Yeah, is this peanut butter? No. Peanut butter is actually called Jif. And which one is right here? Tell me, left or right? Which one's correct? Left or right? Yeah, Nelson Mandela was in for 30 years. Yes, you see Jiffy. It's actually Jif, though, isn't it? Jif peanut butter. For the longest time, I thought it was Jiffy. Yeah, so Looney Tunes. How is it spelled? On the right side? Right side? Anybody else? Right side? Right. We got a left? We got a left. We got a right. Okay, let's find out. It's actually spelled on the left, Looney Tunes. Tunes. And I will look that up for you. Y'all, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of shaken after today. I just don't know. There's too much stuff going on. I'm going to share this. Prove it. There. See? Looney Tunes. Tunes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, gummy's starting to kick in, y'all. Woohoo! Loving this, man. Okay, is it Berenstain Bears or is it Berenstain Bears? Left or right? Left or right? Yes, it was a cartoon. You're still stuck on the Jiffy, Alexandra. Yes. You think that's what's happening for Q? I'm changing our words around. Oh, I'm just brilliant. Berenstain Bears or Berenstain Bears? Berenstain Bears says Ninny. Let me see if I can do this. Yeah. Nobody says it that way. No. But yeah, Berenstain Bears. That's it. Okay, Berenstein. Wrong. Wrong. It is Berenstain Bears. Berenstain Bears. Go figure, right? Oh, who's this guy? Curious George? Curious George the monkey. Stop. That's my presentation down there. We remember him. Or what we perceive can sometimes be out of context. Yes, yes, yes. Stop it. Am I blowing your mind, Alexandra? Stop. Okay, so Curious George. Does Curious George have a tail or no? No. Hey, hey. Hi, girl.
Hey, oh my God, I popped up before I even popped up. That was weird. That was like a Mandela effect.
Ooh.
I was like, wait, I'm not here. Oh, I am here.
Is it
Um,
Ellie or is it koala?
Koala.
Is it? Okay. Yes.
I
Oh,
went down a deep rabbit hole with all of this, like a long, like a year or two ago, a couple years ago.
really?
Yeah,
It's crazy, isn't it?
yeah. There's some other real weird stuff. So what is this? What is the consensus so far with tail or no tail?
Oh,
Did you guys put it up into the comments?
actually, people are kind of mind blown, but they're saying no tail. And
I say
then,
tail.
yeah, Blunt B says
No, I say he definitely did have a tail. I don't know
no,
why. Yeah.
no tail. Let's see. Let me go over here. And I don't know why I didn't do this.
This is a great little presentation you got here. Love it.
Oh, thank you. Let's see. Curious George. Here we go. Let's share this. Ah, I hit Discord. Sorry. I don't want Discord. No. This is what I want.
So I think it's no tail, but I remember him having a tail. But I think it changed to no tail when we had like CERN. Do you think that's why? Or is that later? The
Yeah,
reasons?
I don't know, but look, he doesn't have a tail.
He had a tail in my reality.
Right? He's a frickin' monkey. Of course he
He
has
had a
a tail.
tail. I remember he had a tail.
Yeah, yeah. So that's just kind of crazy. We got some more. Okay. Sex in the city or sex and the city?
Mm,
Sex in the city or sex and the city? Steph B is not Jason Tail. Oh, that's good.
yeah.
He's a monkey. No, he didn't have a tail. I just showed you. For real, yeah.
See, I
In
really
the
thought he did.
city. What do you
Yeah.
think? And the city or in the city?
See, and the city doesn't make sense, but it's and the city, I think. It's switched to from in the city to and the city, I think. But I don't know. I forget. But sex and the city doesn't make sense because it's sex in the city. Yeah, I don't know.
Right. That's so very true. Yeah, I really should have done this better. But here we go. It is Sex and
Huh. I
the City.
know. See, that's changed, I feel like, when I watch it with Sex in the City.
Yeah, me too.
It's weird.
Me too. There's
Like,
there's just all kinds of weirdness going on. And so this is kind of a grandma thing, but it's also kind of a tinfoil hat thing. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I mean, there's these weird things that happen, like where, I mean, it's like down a rabbit hole, not just these things, where like these German, there was like like they invaded like the Statue of Liberty, like Germany invaded us, like, but that's like really deep in the, but that stuff never, people are like, that never happened. And like weird things, like weird geography things too. There's like some
Yeah.
really weird stuff because I like went down a really deep rabbit hole with all of this.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
that's exactly what I want to get into. So I'm so
Oh, I
glad you
remember this
joined me.
one. This is a good one. This is a good one too.
Yeah. So this is Monopoly Guy. Remember him? Is it correct on the right or correct on the left? Sex and the City, which is so wrong. Yeah.
Right? It's so wrong. I still
Yeah.
can't get over that one. I
I
know.
know. Hey, Kate the Great. Hi, baby. Thanks for joining. The good Nanya. Hi.
See, I remember the monocle too, but it was, I think it's been changed to without the monocle. It was with, I remember a monocle always. Like, why would we even all like, why would we remember a stupid monocle? Do you know what I mean? And it's so strange that it's like, I think it's not a monocle anymore,
Well,
which is so weird.
and I kind of wonder about that kind of thing too. Like, did they change it on
Or
us?
maybe it's the opposite and I'm remembering it like,
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah, I don't know. I know. It's like people say it's like it's like mass misremembering, but I don't think it's mass like Jiffy and Jiff. Like I mean, I don't know. Like how could we all like remember or people or skip or mixing Skippy with Jiff? I've heard that to make
Yeah.
Jiffy. Yeah.
Um, okay, so the correct one is actually the one on the left. He does not have a
Yeah.
monocle. People get him confused with the planter's peanut guy.
No, because he's like a
Yes.
completely I know that's the excuse, but it's I remember this guy having a monocle. Right? I mean,
Wh-
my sister freaked out because they like
I
she's
thought
the
so. Hi,
yeah, I
Birdman.
know. This is a tough one for
Hi,
me.
Birdman Proof. Yeah, that's why
I
it's so mind
I remember
blowing.
the monocle.
Yes. Oh, here we go. What does this say? Fuck you. It can be anything you want these days, depending on your reality.
I mean,
And
that's what people say. It's like oh, some people remember that, but but I don't know. What about like Stouffer stuffing? Do you have that one up here? Do you know
I,
about
I,
that one?
I don't.
Now there's like no Stouffer stuffing, like it never existed. It was like stovetop or like it's stovetop
Stovetop
stuffing.
stuffing?
Or Stouffer stuff it yeah, like Stouffer's never like stovetop never it like never existed. Whatever, I don't want to confuse you. Do the Pokemon. I remember on the left, but what do you guys think about Pokemon?
Pokemon?
I'm living another me and Good Nanya. Yay, we're in the same dimension.
Oh my God. Aha. I just looked that up. The one
What?
with Blacktail.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, let's see. Yes, we're all living in another dimension.
I know. At least we're all there together. Is it
Ooh.
we are we in YouTube in that dimension, like in the Matrix? Because that's what yeah, people think that it's caused by like CERN and like finding the quote unquote God particle. You know, I won't like people get mad when you call it that. Like Skepta even got mad. He's
Yeah,
like, don't call it a God particle. I'm like, I'm
the
not. I
the
don't know what the fuck that means. Yeah.
Higgs
Yeah.
boson, yeah. The
Yeah.
God
That.
particle.
That's what they say
Okay.
think might have caused the Mandela effect. Or
Um,
people speculate because of the year and also like the year that remember like in like I think it was 2012 like
12.
things yeah.
Yes, when the Mayan calendar. Okay,
Yes.
here's here's Stouffer's stuffing. And
Yes. I can't
this is
even.
a really bad. Hang on. Let me see if I can make this better. No. It's still fuzzy and small. But what this says is, sorry, Stouffer's essentially giving them the nod for being the old best side dish at Thanksgiving. You catch my drift?
Hmm.
But when we looked into the product, we discovered Stouffer's never made a stovetop stuffing.
Yeah. Weird. Because we called it Stouffer's,
Yeah, right?
right? I don't even know. I stovetop. I mean, like, it's just so weird that it never existed. I just can't even get over that one. That one is like a definite. I mean, we called it Stouffer's stuffing. Come on. Like, why would we call it that? Like, and now stuff, I looked up Stouffer's, it makes like frozen foods and like pizza and like frozen stuff.
Yeah, I think that's
I
all
just
they've ever
blew my
done.
mind. Mm.
Yeah,
My
I
mom
think
said there was like a Stouffer's like diner like in New York City on the
really.
east side or something. Yeah, like a
Hey,
long time ago.
Jonesy. Hi,
Hey,
Jonesy. Thanks for
Jonesy.
coming in. Hi, I thought you were going to go watch Vanderpumps, which I really need to do now that the gummy's kicking in. So once we're done
Uh-oh.
here, we'll go ahead and have some fun. Okay, so FarQ says, and I love saying her name because it's kind of like Stephanie.
Yeah, fuck you.
I know the Pikachu left. My daughter was obsessed. And
Right?
yeah, so I am
It's so weird. Because I just feel like I remember people drawing it with the black tail, you know?
okay. So, do 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 for crying out loud. Here is Pikachu. All the
Oh
official
my
Pikachus.
gosh. It's so weird.
Yeah,
He looks bare.
I know. It looks naked, yeah? Oh, these little guys are cute. I would love it if
I
they were alive.
know.
The ones on the bottom right. Oh my
They're
God.
cute.
But yeah, Pikachu doesn't have black on his tail.
Oh, I feel like I had a boyfriend that used to draw it with the black tail. I don't know. I
Yeah, I don't
really
know
feel like I
either.
remember that. Mm. There's like, what about like Ed McMahon with the big checks? That never happened. Did you?
Right. Right. That
That's
wasn't
ridiculous. This is another ridiculous one.
well, I think we got Ed McMahon Publishers Clearinghouse and what
Yeah,
was the other thing called? American
us
Family.
family sweepstake. I don't know, one of those. But he used to like. There's even like clips of him like on Johnny Carson. Like when I went down my rabbit hole, like of him talking of like Johnny Carson or whatever, talking about the big check, like getting a big check, or them presenting a big check to Johnny Carson. Like, why would they do that if there was never anything coming? I remember those commercials. Like he would show up at your door with like a big check, and that never
Yeah.
happened. That's
No.
really weird. That's weird too, you know?
Yeah.
And this is really weird. He didn't have that silver leg. I don't think he did.
Um JP Hansen's wife is not really his wife. She's a clone. Actually, I didn't put the Oreo one in here, but I can look it up real quick.
Which is the Oreo one? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
double stuff.
Uh-huh.
Farq says, no, I disagree. That's not Pikachu. He has a black tail in
Right?
Australia.
Yeah, thank you. Fuck
Okay, wait,
you.
wait, wait, wait. Okay, I gotta look this up. Pikachu in Australia.
Wow. It'd be weird. Because some of the things like with Mirror Mirror is like different in German, I heard. Did you do the Mirror Mirror one? No. Have you heard of that one? Mirror
Yeah,
Mirror
yeah,
on the
yeah.
Wall.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I heard though, like the translation in some countries is still the same. So I
Magic
don't
mirror.
know. And maybe it's like, I don't know. It has to do with CERN, I think. That's my
I don't specifically know that these are Australian, but here's
what these
Pikachu
Pikachu.
in
Oh,
Australia. Yeah.
same, same.
But they do look different. See, look, there's no black thing. It just makes
Yeah.
sense that he would have a black dot.
Yeah. I mean, I just feel like I just remember it, you know?
Well, and that's the weird thing about all this, right? Is that
Yeah.
we remember uh
What about the Sally Field speech? Like that was like even like mimicked on like Saturday Night Live. Like when
oh
she's like,
yeah.
"You like me, you really like me,"
Yes. And
and it's so awkward what she says, right? What it's been updated to. It's like, "You like me right now, you really like me right something, not right
yeah.
now."
Right. It's like, what the heck? Okay, so here's C3PO, right?
Yeah.
Gadabadoo. And this is kind of exaggerated, right? But oh my god, I can't walk and chew gum at the frickin' same time.
Nenny
But
went down the same rabbit hole as me. She's like, there's so many things. I know, Nenny. I'm gonna like send you guys both stuff
yes,
on the German stuff is so weird. I can't even get into it, but it's so weird, guys, that like Germany like got really close to like New York and like the South. Like I'll send you this weird shit that I learned that is like happened and I never remember it happening. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like it makes me really feel like we're living something like I don't know. Because like why
there
does it the Stouffer stuffing alone? I mean, give me a break. Like that. Come on. Come on. That's like just
C3
ridiculous.
yeah, C3PO with a silver leg.
Yeah.
Star Search started Ed. I don't know what that means.
That's Ed McMahon.
Oh, gotcha.
But he definitely did those. Everybody remembers those checks, right?
Well, yeah. We were, and I always thought it was him.
And there was jokes about those checks on Saturday Night Live and with Sally Field too. There's like jokes and like people like throughout. Like I've seen like clips of like people doing stuff like saying these Mandela effects, like in other things. Like with like a lot of these are set like recreated, you know what I mean? And then so it's like almost like they're like, oh, that they didn't get the man. People that are into Mandela effect say, oh, that wasn't updated, like that didn't get the update because there's still like they call it like some stuff that's like left behind. Like there is some things that have like C3PO all gold, you know,
Residual. Well, here's,
residuals. Yeah.
yeah, residual memories.
Mm-hmm.
So here's C3PO, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can get a better thing. See, look, this thing right here, he's got a silver leg, right? And this one right here, he's got a silver leg. I'm trying to find one from the movie. Okay, it looks kind of goldish silver, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it looks silvery there. I just don't remember. I mean, there are because yeah.
Well, I remember him having a silver leg
Oh,
because,
you do.
yeah, and here's why. Because I was in high school the year that Rocky and Star Wars came out. Yes. Hit the like if you think this is wild or if you just love Grandma's Sherry. And yeah, I remember gold too. And most of the Halloween costumes and stuff have him with two gold legs. But oh, I was saying I was in high school when Rocky and Star Wars came out. And my
Mhm.
friends and I were huge movie fans. I mean, we even went to this weird thing called Cinemaplex or Cinema something. Anyway, it was downtown LA and it was like 3 days of nothing but weird indie films and the stuff you might see at Sundance, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So my friends and I went to go see Star Wars the day it opened, which was on a Wednesday. And I remember going back to my high school classroom and trying to tell people about Star Wars and how great it was. And they got these things called Wookiees, and then there's these androids and blah blah blah. And they thought I was insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I yeah. So
But you remember it being gold. Or what I mean, silver
yeah, I
part of
remember
it.
it being silver. I also
Huh.
remember spending most of the movie Alien underneath the seat in front of me because I was so freaking scared.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy.
See, I
Yeah.
remember it gold. I don't know. Yeah. There's so many of them. Like my dog
Yeah.
is drinking. There's so many. There's like people that just like have channels, like that's all they talk about. It's like Mandela effect. A couple of people.
Right.
Like I listen to stuff
Yes.
just to like learn about it. It's so interesting. What do you think causes it? What do you think if you had like a wild like guess? Like what would you think is this phenomenon?
Um Remember my Wi-Fi, right? My Wi-Fi thing.
What Wi-Fi thing?
Oh, my last live, my tinfoil hat. We were talk
Oh,
we were talking about all the
oh my goodness.
frequencies and stuff. Oh God, you would have been there.
Oh, I'll listen to it because I believe in all that stuff, like being like affecting our sleep and everything.
Hey
Mhm.
PJ, hi. Oh, bye JP. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I'm still, it is upsetting and it's scary. But so you were talking about things like this, Luke, I am your father,
Oh yeah, that's
and
another one.
the Sally Fields thing.
Hmm.
Oh, cool.
And Mira. An APA.
Yeah.
What's an APA?
Um, what is APA, PJ? I know she's in school.
Oh,
She's getting
her
her
APA. I'm just
uh,
kidding. I'm just
uh
kidding.
yeah, social work or whatever. She's
Oh,
working with
MSW.
I don't know exactly
Mhm.
what her thing is. I mean, she's welcome to come up. I think the link is still pinned.
Wi-Fi
But
signals, yeah, are
yeah,
just. I
the
feel like
Wi-Fi
they're.
signal, the
Mhm.
frequencies, right?
Dude, I know.
All those kind of things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So these type of things, I'm almost done here, and then we can just really blast off because the gummy is in full effect. Wow.
Oh, an
Oh,
essay in psychology. Okay, got it. Associated. Da, 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 da. Got it. I don't know what the APA stands
oh,
for.
oh,
That sounds.
oh,
Got it.
associate
Oh,
psychologist or
that's
something.
interesting. On the Mandela effect. That's so interesting. Ooh. Okay.
On the whole thing, yeah. Yes, we live in a
Burden thinks we. I
simulation.
think we do. I think we meet. I feel like today just proved it.
Yeah. So this thing, right quick, Luke, I am your father, right? Now, everybody says, no, that's not right because in The Empire Strikes Back, which was the second Star Wars movie,
Hmm.
I'm sorry, I got distracted. Squirrel.
Willow just barked.
Yeah. Oh, bye, Jen. Thanks for stopping by, sweetheart. So in the movie, never is this thing said, Luke, I am your father. The
Yeah.
conversation is, don't make me destroy you, Luke. You do not yet realize.
Oh my God. I mean, like, I don't remember that. Yeah, some of these are just weird. I just can't
Oh,
wrap my
hang
head
on.
around them. Like uni talk. Park, doesn't think he's real. I don't think I'm real. I don't think I'm real anymore either. Oh, here we go.
He told me you killed him. No, I am your father. No, it's not true.
Mark
That's
Hamill's so lame.
impossible. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. No!
Haha. Yeah,
Haha.
Mark Hamill is so lame. Actually, I think a lot of the people from the 1980s movies are pretty lame.
Oh, the Oreo double stuff. Steph B needs to see that with the double stuff, how it's spelled. This is a weird one too.
Yes. Okay, we'll do that. But I
That one
think
really, yeah, got me too. Some of the spelling ones, because you just, or maybe at your mind. I mean, I would love to read her like,
her
her thing for,
paper, yeah,
yeah, on the like psychology of it, because there is a like that mass misremembering aspects, right? Or I don't.
yes. Here's the official, guys. STUF. It's not
Like
stuff.
why? Like why would there not be another
It's
F?
not
Like we would
double
remember.
stuff. Yeah. I don't
That one's a
know
hard
why
one.
there's not.
I
Yeah.
know.
This
Oh
is
my God.
crazy. Craziness, I
Well,
tell you.
I
Craziness.
know. We've like jumped into a different, like a parallel universe or something,
Yeah.
CERN in 2012.
Definitely.
So
Excuse
like
me.
a piece together. I'm sure like Lana has some better bullet points in
Oh,
between
I'm
there.
sure. I wonder if someone says it at some point and people just run with it. I don't know.
Wrong with what? Just like the
Oh,
whole.
they're like, Luke, I am your father.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hang on. Um, Actually, what I think is that people can kind of quote the movie and give it spoiler points in a condensation so that you know you're doing Darth Vader because he says Luke. And then you go, I am your father. So it kind of condenses the scene into a big spoiler,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It's just weird though.
I don't know. Same thing with Beam Me Up, Scotty. Kurt never said that.
Oh yes, he did. Come
No.
on. I even this is new to me. He did. Are you kidding me? He did say that.
Uh-uh.
Oh my god.
Uh-uh.
Mm,
Am I
my dad would
sure?
not like this one. He would not like this one because he would say that. I feel like some of
Yeah.
these things. Like I mean, like I feel that whole like Sally Field thing. Like people would always repeat it. Like I even saw like I feel like on Regis them talking about like joking around, like you like me, you really, like it's just this thing.
Uh-huh.
That one's really tough, you know. Just it's like it sounds awkward. Star Trek. So what does he say instead?
He says, back here, let me. Where's the play thing? Play. Oh,
Oh yeah, the Forrest Gump one. Nenny just said in the chat.
yeah.
There's so many.
Ah, there. Um, so he actually doesn't say, beam me up, Scotty. Um, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, Jen left. Okay, so PJ says, in the beginning, I think it is, I can remember, but not really.
Only one.
Tinkerbell. It's something else on the words on Disney. I don't know anything
Oh
about the Tinkerbell thing.
yeah. What
Do
I
you?
remember? I yeah. But let me think. Wait, hold on. Give me a second. I'll remember because I asked my sister about that because she's like a big Disney fan. I think it's like something with. Wait, I bet Nenny C knows. Nenny C. What about the Tinkerbell?
Or PJ? She's the one who mentioned it.
Let me look.
Um,
I think I.
Good, Nanya. Well, I know your brain fills in gaps for you. That's how you can read through misspelled words and stuff. Yes. Nanny, see, you should come up here. I have a Justin Bieber picture. Maybe we're all dyslexic. Maybe. Or we went into a time capsule. Ah.
Yeah. Do you remember Tinkerbell at the beginning of like the intro to the Disney? Like at the end, like she kind of like dots something, or I remember her just being at the beginning, and so I think that's like that never happened. She's not in there, right, Nanny?
Tinkerbell at the start of the movies.
Yeah, right, Allie. Yeah, she like bring it up. Like you'll see, like it's when they do like the Disney thing. I think she kind of like would dot something, or like she flies in, and she definitely flies in. That's all I
Yeah.
remember. Yeah, she's there at the beginning, and she's not anymore. Nope, she was never there. I mean, come on. The old Disney movies, yes. Lightning in the Way Home, yes, from the old Disney. Yeah, and the mirror mirror thing, that's really weird because magic mirror on the wall, that doesn't make any sense. And that's the one that I said, like in German, it's still mirror mirror or something with, I don't know. Like for them, it never changed. I think in German, that was like a rabbit hole thing because there's like a weird German thing too that
Oh.
kind of like, that, did you guys ever see that TV show on like Prime? It's about like this, like Japan and Germany, like won the war and or like half of the country was won by Japan. It was like Man in the White Castle. It was called.
Uh-uh.
Um, it's like it was like an alternate universe, almost like a Mandela effect, where like whatever. But I'm just like, but it's a similar kind of thing. Like they think like with this, like like there's some kind of German thing going on with the Mandela effect, where there's like all this these extra battles and things that people don't ever remember happening. I don't remember happening. Okay, yeah, Mirror Mirror or Magic Mirror. Do you remember Magic Mirror or do you remember Mirror Mirror on the wall?
I
Who's the
remember
fairy?
Magic Mirror.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. See, I don't. I remember it was Mirror Mirror because I feel like we would like hold up mirrors and say that Mirror Mirror. Like it was like a wait. It was like a spell, like mirror, like saying it twice. I mean, but that could be like a.
Oh,
I just remember,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Tinkerbell does fly in. See the heifer next door? Yes. So and it's
Yeah.
Magic Mirror. I see. I remember Mirror Mirror too. A lot of Mirror Mirrors in the chat. And your
Yep.
Magic Mirror. Interesting. We're in a
Yeah. I
different universe talking to each other right now. Brahmachari, what's it like
Woo-hoo.
over there?
It's kind of the same. I don't remember.
I think
Uh,
so.
let's
Maybe
see
I
here.
took the red pill and you took the blue. I don't
Oh,
know. Oh, Jasmine says no magic. Okay. Oh, no, it's magic or no magic. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Tom Cruise in Risky Business. Did he have sunglasses in the underwear scene?
nope. Okay, so here's Tinkerbell, y'all.
He did in mine. Isn't it weird? Weird, weird.
Okay, that's the new one.
Is enhanced with Disney's Fast Play. Your movie and the selection of bonus features will begin automatically. To bypass Fast Play, select the main menu button at any time. Fast Play will begin in a moment.
Okay, so Tinkerbell's thing here. This is the movie part. Don't you love it when people like record their TV with their phone?
Yeah, screen recording.
Yeah. So, okay, so yeah, Tinkerbell was. So, what was the big thing about that? She came in at the end, or she came in at the beginning? She didn't do a dot, or
I don't even know anymore. Oh, so there's only the word Disney is what it is. Maybe I have it backwards.
in German, it's mirror, mirror. And I think most of those things kind of originated, in Europe and at that area.
What?
Oh,
Disney?
the no, the mirror, mirror.
Oh. Hmm.
This story. I'm still catching up.
Oh yeah. Nanny knows
We
a lot of stuff.
we are already.
She
Yeah, she
keeps
will come
reminding
up.
me.
Even
Come up.
Ellie, you can see the Justin Bieber picture back here, right?
What, what Justin
Nudge.
Bieber?
That's just
No,
Justin Bieber picture back here to get Ninny up. Come on.
no. I don't
Fine. I was
understand.
I was trying to bribe her. I was trying to tempt her.
Oh. Oh
Yes.
yeah, I see. Oh, I see it. I see it. Yeah, now I see it. Duh. Now I get it.
Let's try that again then, okay?
Rewind.
And scene. Okay. Action. Nenny C, please come up on panel. I have a Justin Bieber picture back here for you. Right, Ellie?
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect. Boom.
Boom.
Oh, she says, it's so loud here you wouldn't be able to hear me. Oh,
Oh. Well, keep feeding us
sure.
stuff. She keeps reminding.
I know.
I'm like, oh my God, that one. Oh my God. Yeah, like with Hannibal Lecter saying hello, Clarice. That never happened. Remember when she goes, hello,
Mm-hmm.
Clarice? No, it never happen. I mean, it's just like all these things, and like life is like a box of chocolates, or life
Was
was like a
box of chocolates, yeah.
doesn't even make sense. I don't know. The was, right?
Well, he was talking about his past and his mama, who was dead, right?
And then you see, I know. I went down a deep rabbit hole with some of this. I bet she knows about the crazy, like, invasion of like the Statue of Liberty that I never knew happened. Like, there's such weird stuff with some of this because people go, I mean, but then it's like, I don't know. like there's like just weird things with like geography too. Like I don't know. It's
Oh,
strange.
Jakarta is sinking.
Jakarta is sinking and
Yeah,
like for reals.
like for reals. Let me find
Wow.
it. Um, so many weird things. Okay, here's from National Geographic. Uh, okay. So this is the capital of Indonesia. And that's my retail me not stop. But look at this. Indonesia's giant capital city is sinking, and can the government's plans save it? Now
Whoa.
I was looking at this. I was actually reading it something that linked me onto a different site. But evidently it's been sinking like an inch a year. No, I don't.
Wow.
I don't want to do that. Yeah, but it's literally sinking. The whole island is sinking.
And they
Um,
have they don't know what to do. How like it's one of those like, like what happened after Fukushima. Remember like what happened there? Like I mean that's still like an
yeah,
emergency. They still have like I don't even want to talk about it, what's going on over there like with the water and they're doing it into the ocean and stuff. Like there's just I feel like some of these things is like beyond. I mean, unless you bring in like major engineers, right? Like, how do they fix
yeah.
something like that? I mean, I'm not being
They
like, negative, but it's hard.
they
Some of these.
they can't fix it. Hey, Nithoven. Hi, sweetheart. Moin, moin. Let's see here. Okay, so here's Jakarta, right? And it's on an island. So what they're planning on doing is moving it over here.
Just moving the whole thing. Just like, we're gonna just move this
They're
whole island.
literally no, they're
How?
rebuilding the entire city because that's the capital.
Whoa. It's crazy.
It is. It is. But I'm trying to get better at reading. Oh, the blue and pink castle in California's Disneyland is Sleeping Beauty's house, not Cinderella's castle. Hers is only in Florida. And did you know that Cinderella's castle is smaller than Sleeping Beauty's castle? Because Sleeping Beauty's castle actually used forced perspective. No, it's the other way around. Cinderella's is bigger than Sleeping Beauty's. Because Disneyland uses something called forced perspective, which means the higher up on the face it goes, the smaller everything is, so it makes it look like it's farther away, right? Forced perspective. So Disney had built the Matterhorn, which was a big mountain, and it ended up turning into like one of those scary, abominable snowman type of water raids. But anyway, so they had built the Matterhorn, and they were building the castle in Fantasyland. Excuse me. And they realized that in order for the mountain to continue to look big, the castle had to be very small. So, since they had already been using forced perspective on Main Street at Disneyland, they decided to go ahead and just do forced perspective on Sleeping Beauty's castle.
Wow. Hmm. I've never
Uh,
been to the one
yeah,
here.
and people used to think that the castle was at the entrance of Disney, any Disney park, and it's never been there.
Weird.
Yeah, it's always been in Fantasyland.
Oh my God, weird.
What are we doing? That's it. New York is doing the same from the building's weights. Oh, lovely.
Also, like New Zealand, people remember it being in a different location. See if Nenny knows about this. It's like it moved. Like it's weird. It's like changed where it is. There's other geography stuff that's really interesting with the Mandela effect.
Yeah. Ba-dee-doo,
Yeah.
da-ba-da-ba-da-da.
I think what else?
Yeah.
What are good ones? Like there was like some other like name ones that were interesting.
Well, Okay, so I saw the Sally Field speech.
Hmm.
Excuse me, and the Forrest Gump one.
Yeah.
And there's about, I mean, I've did like several wasted hours of research on YouTube and on Mr. Google. And these are just mind blowing. Yeah, we could be here for like a 12-hour
There's
stream
so many. There's just so many. I know. It
and
keeps
just to
going on. Yeah.
talk about them. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh
I
yeah,
know.
Nenny
That Sinbad movie. Oh, what
girl,
is the I Love Lucy one? I
Lucy, you got a lot of explaining to do.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah,
never said that.
yeah. Mm, yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. He said, Lucy, how you gonna explain this?
No, he didn't. He said the
Yes.
first. Isn't
Mm-mm.
that weird?
Yep.
Yeah, and then he never said that.
No, he
Serious.
never said, Lucy, got a lot of explaining to do.
No.
And that's one of those things like I was talking about Luke, I'm your father, and beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah.
That's another one because you can just say that and doing the accent and everything of Ricky Ricardo, Lucy, you got a lot of explaining to do. You know, it kind of crams it together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Explain that if I
What?
don't know.
Allie,
It's that one just is I just remember like you just remember things a certain way, you know?
right.
It's weird.
Mm.
Forgot about that one.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's so many of these things. So many of them. And hang on. Fark you. So to the point, did Nelson unalive or not unalive in jail? You can say died. You can put dead. Um no. He didn't die in jail. He died in 2000, what I say, 13?
Yeah, or some he died like not in jail, like years later.
No, he was definitely not in jail. No. He was in
Yeah.
jail for like 30 years.
Hmm.
Um
But he did not die in jail. I mean,
no. Yeah,
yeah.
he was elected the first democratically elected president was Nelson Mandela. So, no, obviously he didn't die in prison. Otherwise, there'd be a ghost that was president.
What about the Fruit Loops one? Did you do the
Oh,
Fruit Loops with
God.
the two
Yeah,
O's
yeah,
and
yeah. Fruit Loops. Okay. How do we spell Fruit Loops on the cereal? Guys, put it in the chat. Fruit. Fruit? Loops? Is it Fruit? Fruit Loops? Sif says Fruit Loops. Allie says Fruit Loops. Like the fruit. Fruit Loops. Okay. So I'm going to pull up the Kellogg site and share it with you. Ready? Oh my goodness. Fruitloops. No!
yeah, I think me and Nenny see are in the same timeline because
Are
she
you?
remembers everything. Yeah, and even like the
Yeah.
yeah. That's why I get you, Nenny.
Uh-huh.
I get you, girl.
Totally understand. It's spelled wrong. Yes, it is.
I remember putting like the Fruit Loops onto the fruit, but I could have been putting onto the loop too, you know. I just feel like I remember putting them like from like on the box, like over the OO in the fruit, you know. Like I just remember that. Whatever you think, it's the opposite. Independent thinker.
Yeah, Pete.
Psychology did me good. I was
Yeah,
yeah.
PJ, you are more than welcome to jump up here, baby. Because you
Which
did the
is
whole
PJ? Is lightning the
light.
way?
I'm sorry, lighting the
Oh
way
oh
home
yeah.
for the vanished.
Mm.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
so interested in what the psychology of it is. I mean, I could understand, I mean, what probably would be like the filling in the gaps or like misremembering. But like, why would I call something Stouffer stuffing my whole life? I've called it Stouffer stuffing if it was stovetop stuffing. Like, why would I call it that? You know? I don't know. It's just weird to me. Like, why would I like rename something for no reason? And why would other people do the same thing?
Right.
Explain that, psychology girl. No, I mean, I believe in the psychology of things too. That was my major too, you know? So I'm
Well,
always trying to figure out like, am I doing something that like the mass other people are doing, or are we just remembering things wrong? But we're not. I mean, some people remember some way adamantly, and some people remember another way adamantly. Tiffy is
yeah.
the one that keeps me up at night, independent thinker.
Hi, independent thinker. I love
So for
this.
stuffing does for me.
Fruit Farq says Fruit Loops, Fruit Loops. Choice is yours these days. You can identify anything as anything.
Yeah.
Yes, my cereal identifies as Fruit loops.
No, Skippy is definitely Skippy still. It's not Skip.
I
Skippy.
know. It's just it's crazy. Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? I should probably wind up. Hi, Queen Bella. Thanks for coming in, sweetheart. Um, yeah, maybe we can do part two.
Yeah, I'll have to like send you some of that German stuff because it's
Yeah.
weird. Like, it's just like kind of like really interesting because I never remember like Germans coming like that with all these like I'll send you some crazy ass shit like if you're interested in it. It's so
Yes.
crazy. You'll love it. It's really interesting. And
No,
Nanny too. I'll send. She probably
I
knows
l-
about it, but I'll
I
send
like
both you
these
guys.
things. Do you
I
do you have a
know.
do you have a channel on YouTube that you like to watch weird stuff like this on?
Yeah, I'll send like the one guy. Yeah, I'll send probably like it might be on his channel where he talks about like this German stuff, and then I like found like articles about it too. But I
Is
was
it
like, oh my God, it's so interesting because it reminds me of that TV show, like I was saying on Prime, called you know, Man in the High Castle. It's almost like an alternate reality. Like if this would have happened if like Germany won World War II
Oh,
and
right.
Japan, they both won, and they won and they like split up America or something. Like something, it was like this weird, different reality, and that's like what this Mandela effect feels like a little bit sometimes. It's like alternative reality. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm freaked out by the Silence of the Lamb ones too because he says hello,
He doesn't
Clarice.
say hello, Clarice.
You're so funny. He
No,
doesn't
he
say
doesn't. Um,
hello.
well, it's kind of like that the Luke and the Star Trek and the things that we just talked about. Um, Lucy, got a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
good. Nanny
because
will come up for part two, she said. I'll come up for part
yay.
two. I'll like refresh some of my like stuff. I haven't like looked into it in a while, but like I really went down a really serious rabbit hole.
Okay.
Like I fell in, like I could not get out. I was like, whoa, what is, and then I looked into CERN, which is really interesting because people,
Yes, we talked
yeah.
about that, right? Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, so can you see the leaning I'm having here by my tinfoil hat theories that we've been talking about with the CERN, we talked about that. And then
Yeah.
with the
And the wireless.
frequencies and the
Hmm.
waves.
The
It,
G's and the, yeah.
yep.
I mean, it has to be messing us up a little. Like people like suggest that you should like do like a kill switch in your house at night so you sleep good. But then it's like all
Yeah.
around you too, unless you live like out, middle
Okay.
of the woods.
Um I'm going to write down all the stuff we need to talk about.
I'll send you some stuff on Discord
Yes.
because
So
you'll
we
like
are
it. It's very interesting, the German stuff
so we're going to do Mandela Effect Part 2
with Nanny C.
with Nenny C. And you're going to come back, right?
Yeah, I'll come back.
Oh, yay. And PJ, would you come up, please?
Yes, I want to hear her take the psychology of it all.
Yes.
And we'll look into it too. I want to look into the psychology of it. The other side. I try to look into the other side, like what could be causing this, and it didn't convince me. But maybe I need to look further.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean
APA,
it would
so
be
yeah.
nice because, I lean toward uh Hang on a second. Oh, hi. Yeah, I just muted you for a second because I kept hearing something, and it's me hearing me through you. So, we're talking about these alternate realities and frequencies and classical conditioning, and all of a sudden I'm hearing me when when I don't normally hear me.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh, yay. Okay, PJ's going to join us. Okay.
Okay, cool. Part 2. Awesome. Tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. True Texan. Hi.
Hey,
Thanks
True
for coming in,
Texan. Hope you're feeling
sweetheart.
better.
Have a water hose drink. Yes, we got some stuff next time.
Yeah, I'm going to
Ellie,
send you stuff and refresh. Thanks for having me up, Grandma
oh,
Sherry. I always love coming
hi.
on your panels. I love the Mandela effect talking about it.
I know.
It's
Well,
so interesting, right?
you know,
It's just,
I love the science stuff, the
yeah.
empirical evidence kind of deal. And then I also really love the woo woo, the I don't understand.
Yeah. Because there is
Because
that part of it. Like, why?
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, the woo woo of
Yes.
it. I like that. The woo woo.
Well, that's what my friends called it.
I like that. All right, Grandma Sherry. Have a great night. Bye,
I
guys. I'll
love you,
see you
sweetheart. Thanks
soon
so
on
much.
the streets. Thank you. I'm ready. I'm excited for part 2.
Good. Are we a little more woo-saw now? I know Grandma is.
Bye.
Bye. Are we a little more woo-saw than we were? I hope so, because with the way life goes, every time you turn on the television or your laptop or your phone or whatever, there's horrible, horrible news. And then, we come for our little pastime here on YouTube, and it just seems like unless you're watching somebody with like a million people, like Kendall Ray or something. I think she has 3 million. Anyway, but if any of the local community channels, okay, you go on there and it's just all bad mouthing. We're talking about them and they're talking about them and blah 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 blah. And trust me, it's not just true crime. It's not just drama. I follow some paranormal adventures, if you will, type of channels. And I popped into one of their lives and they're smack talking the other ghost hunters. I'm like, oh, for crying out loud. So that's why we have the burrow. Burrow's a nice, safe, warm place. And of course, I am your burrow reporter, Grandma Sherry, who I'm so zooted. Zoot, are you still here? Love you. Um, just take care of yourselves. Let's just be human better, okay? Be nice. I love you all so much. Thanks so much for coming. And I have no idea where anything is. There it is.